I'm Jenn, Business Development Director at Moby. I work with a wonderful team, which includes Myra, who's based in Edmonton, and a new colleague that's just started named Natalie. The three of us have built out the hotel vertical and the hospitality vertical across Canada, and we're extremely proud of the work that we've been doing.
What does a day in the life look like for you?
Oh, it's all over the map. It starts always with a green smoothie and a workout, and then moves into reviewing my pipeline, touching base with the team, more calls, prospective clients that I'm reaching out to, connecting with partners, touching base with existing customers to see how their services are going and how we can further support them, and then just working internally on improving process.
Sounds amazing. You've been to a lot of different conferences in the last 3 months. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Yeah, and I've been so fortunate to be able to connect with so many new faces and partners that we've had relationships with. I was in Vancouver for the British Columbia Best Western Co-op, which was fantastic. Also, we did that same conference in Calgary a few days later, which was great to see the same faces from Best Western come through to Calgary. And especially since Calgary's our hometown, it was wonderful to be here. I was up in Edmonton for the Alberta Senior Community Housing Association conference last week. I'm going back to Vancouver next week for the BC Hotel Association conference, and then to Toronto for the Canadian Hotel Investment Conference, and finally wrap it up in early June in Truro, Nova Scotia for another Best Western Co-op for the Atlantic provinces. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be expanding our business out in the East, both in Toronto and connecting with some properties out there. We have already hotels that we're deployed with in Ontario and Quebec and Nova Scotia, but it will be great to connect with even more of those and scale out there. Same with going into Vancouver and having the opportunity to meet new property owners and general managers of hotels out there.
On the topic of expansion, what's the biggest factor in deciding where to expand our services next?
Because we are part of the Best Western and Choice Hotel Preferred Vendor Program, we are fortunate that some of that legwork has been already done with being preferred vendors for them. Really, we have full French TV channel lineup, so it gives us the ability to move into Quebec. We also have a very strong English channel lineup, and we offer triple play telecommunication services. So for us to expand into any new market, it's relatively easy. And as long as hotel property is not on contract, we're able to work with them.
So obviously the main vertical you work in is hospitality. Can you tell us about some of the bigger companies you've helped bring to Team Moby?
Absolutely. So we are thrilled to partner with Best Western Corporate. As well, we are thrilled to partner with the Choice Hotel Property Group. And those brands have probably about 500 properties across Canada. We're bringing on other brands as well. In the non-hospitality space, we are really excited to partner with Astra Group and do their office to residential conversion at the Petrofina building. And that's a really, really exciting project for us.
What is one hurdle that you feel like Moby has to, jump over, or that you hear other hotels maybe hesitating on joining Moby's team?
I would say just getting our name out there is one of our biggest hurdles. Even though Moby has been around for 10 years, we've been smaller, we've been hyper-focused in the Alberta market and expanding into these other provinces. It's reassuring. We've been around for 10 years, that we are a triple play telecom, that we do not resell any services, that it is our own fiber network, our own television content contracts with networks, and we do this all ourselves. And once people understand that we're privately held, based in Calgary, hyper-focused on customer service, they are more than thrilled to open up that conversation.
How does Moby stay ahead in such a competitive market?
Hands down, our customer service. It is by far the distinguishing factor of working with us and our competitors. It is a call, an email in. You can always get a hold of someone. You can talk to myself directly, and we work so well as a team between myself, NOC, and operations, and whether it's right at the beginning of a kickoff meeting with Sam, or if there is a minor hiccup with something later on, Femi and his group are on it, and really it's quite a seamless, quick process to work through things.
What would the rough timeline be like if you were a hotel wanting to get services and like transition them? How long does it typically take for Moby to come in there and set everything up?
I'd say 2 to 4 weeks, 4 weeks on the absolute outset, depend on the service that you go with. But if we, have the contract signed, we can get the services implemented very quickly. We're typically waiting on our customers, then the customer is waiting on us.